What's up everybody, welcome back to Xander Develops. My name is Xander, and in today's video we're going to keep on going with our Unity tutorial. This is part 2. In our previous video we worked on the character controller, meaning we made our UFO go up and down. And in this video we're going to be working on the shooting button. So without further ado, let's get right into this tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is get into our control script right here. Double click, and here we are. So first we want to add game object variable. So we say public game object will be laser. This will be our laser, and we also want to create another game object called with the same name, but this time let's make it caps, because one is the original object and the other one is the instance of the other one. And we also want to specify the speed of our laser, so let's say laser speed. Okay, so now what we are going to do is create another function right here. So we say public void, let's name it shoot. So now what we're going to do is reference our laser game object. This equals the instance, so we're going to say instantiate laser, our object, and we're going to transform that position. We're going to transform the position and quaternion identity. Semicolon. So now we must reference the rigid body of our instance. So we're going to create a rigid body 2D, and we'll call it laser RB, laser rigid body, which is going to be equal to laser dot get component rigid body. Now we must add force to our laser's rigid body. So we say laser RB dot add force. We want to add force to the right, so we say vector2 dot right times our speed, which the name of our speed is, we want to specify, let's say 1000. And now we can go down, and finally we want to destroy our instance right after, well, like 3 seconds after we want to destroy the laser. So we type in destroy instance, which is laser, 3 seconds or 2 seconds, and that's it. Now we can go into Unity, and in the inspector, in our UFO inspector, if we go to our script, we wait for it to load. I missed a semicolon here. Okay, we save this. And now I'm going to create an empty object, let's say, which is going to be, remove all this. So this is going to be our laser. So we're going to call this laser. So let's add a sprite renderer. And just choose this. There you go. Let's create a prefab folder. Let's add the laser as a prefab. Laser as a prefab. So now we're going to our UFO and we want to instantiate this laser. Now we must add a button here, so which is going to be our shooting button. So we're going to change the text shoot. And let's make it bigger. There you go. So now what we're going to do is actually let's move the UFO a bit to the left. Now we must make this button work. So on click we're going to drag the UFO and attach it to here. Control, and now we choose shoot. So every time we press the button it will shoot. And finally we must add a rigid body to our laser. Let's delete this one. We must add a rigid body to our laser, so we go here, add component, we add a rigid body to lead, gravity 0. There you go. So now if we go into our UFO, we're gonna see that laser, this should be empty because it's going to fill itself up. And now if we click play, as you will see, we can go up, we can go down, and we can shoot. So yeah, this was all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.